Hello and welcome to another video. This is the 500 series Shinkansen operated by JR West. It was introduced into service in 1997, originally as a 16-carriage train running Nozomi services. Nozomi services are the fastest trains on the Sanyo and Tokaido Shinkansen line. It was the first Shinkansen to run at a speed of 300 kilometers an hour, and for a time, a service between Hiroshima and Kokura was actually the fastest start-to-stop service of any train in the whole world. With the introduction of newer, although it has to be said not faster, trains, beginning in 2007, the 500 series Shinkansen sets were used on Nozomi services less and less, with the final 500 series Nozomi service being in February 2010. With their use on Nozomi services finished, 8 out of the 9 sets originally built were converted to 8-carriage sets for use on Kodama services on the Sanyo line. Kodama services are the trains that stop at every station. The 500 series trains may not run on the most prestigious services anymore, but there's no doubt that they're one of the most, if not the most, popular Shinkansen types around. However, popular as they may be, there's no holding back the march of time, unfortunately, and JR West announced recently that 4 out of the 6 sets still in use will be withdrawn by the end of the 2026 financial year. So, in other words, by the end of March 2027. The withdrawn trains will be replaced by N700 series Shinkansen trains, presumably, just as with the 500 series trains themselves, shortened from 16 carriages to 8 carriages. Also, the fact that only 4 out of the 6 500 series sets are being withdrawn presumably means that 2 will still remain. It doesn't seem that JR West has announced what will happen to the 2 remaining sets. I assume they will continue operating Kodama services, but because there will only be 2 of them left, they will obviously be sort of special trains. So it will be interesting to see if there's anything special about the way they're used after 2026-27. Anyway, if I'm reading the report from JR West correctly, we still have just about 3 years of the 500 series trains, or 6 of the 500 series trains that is, so there's still plenty of time to enjoy them, I think. There's no doubting though that it will be a sad day when they do finally disappear. Apart from anything else, they provide some welcome variety on the Sanyo line, where almost all of the Shinkansen look fundamentally the same. Love the 500 series trains or hate them, there's no denying that they're different. I mean, they look like some sort of fighter plane almost. I have to say that for me too, the 500 series Shinkansen are absolutely my favourite Shinkansen, and I have a sort of a story as to quite why I like them so much. I suppose that this is as good a time as any to tell that story, so here goes. Between 1996 and 1997, I studied here in Hiroshima at Hiroshima University, and one day I was invited onto a test run of the then new 500 series trains before they entered regular passenger service. It's a long time ago now, so I can't be absolutely certain, but I do know that the journey began at Higashi Hiroshima Station, and I'm pretty sure it ended at Shin Yamaguchi Station, which at the time would have been called Ogori Station. Obviously, there was the return journey as well. I do remember very, very clearly, though, that it was absolutely exhilarating. The train was absolutely brand spanking new. Obviously, it had never been used for passengers before, and the speed was breathtaking. Good memories. In recent years, there have been a couple of celebrity 500 series trains, and this is one of them. It's actually a Hello Kitty Shinkansen. As you can see, the livery is a bold pink ribbon, and let's just say there are bows aplenty. The final carriage at the Hakata end of the train, which is actually the end you can see in this video just now, is a Hello Kitty shop, and if I remember correctly, there's some sort of play area in the carriage as well. Obviously, I've not been to try that out myself. The second carriage in the train, the one next to the shop, the one that's actually in full view right now, has also been decorated in Hello Kitty style. There are Hello Kitty blinds, the seat numbers are Hello Kitty style, and so on and so on. If you like Hello Kitty, it's paradise, I guess. Fortunately though, if Hello Kitty is not your thing, or for example you're travelling on business and you really don't want to be surrounded by cute cat designs for your whole journey, then the rest of the train is just a normal 500 series train. It's really not been touched since before the outside was painted as it is now. As of February 2024, this Hello Kitty train makes one return journey a day from Hakata to Shin Osaka and then back to Hakata. It's noticeable how busy the station platforms are when this train is arriving. Not only are there people wanting to catch it, especially parents with young children, but there are also quite a sizable number of photographers wanting to take photographs of it. I'm one of them, of course. That's the taking photographs bit, you understand, not the wanting to travel on the train bit. By the way, if you do want to take a ride on the train, or just see it from a station platform for that matter, the service from Hakata is at 7 in the morning. And then the return journey from Shin Osaka back to Hakata is at 11:37. These times are correct as of February 2024. The Hello Kitty Shinkansen is the only celebrity Shinkansen as of now, but before the Hello Kitty Shinkansen was another celebrity, the Evangelion Shinkansen. I'm sure I did take some video of the Evangelion Shinkansen when it was still operating, but try as I might, I can't find that video now. So what I've done is pulled out a few photographs that I have, so please take a look at them now. I have to say that personally I much prefer the Evangelion Shinkansen to the Hello Kitty Shinkansen, but each to their own, I suppose. Over the coming 3 or so years, I'll be taking as much video of these wonderful trains as I can, and obviously I'll be putting them up on this channel. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I also hope you'll join me for the videos of the 500 series trains in the future. But for now, goodbye.